everyone, thanks for watching. In this video, I will cover some introductory material for Python programming. Sometimes professors and teachers, they want to go over all the concepts and theories and things like that very carefully. But actually, I want to show you Python programming using an example-based approach because I think that this will actually help you learn faster and you can figure out the theory and concepts on your own later. So the first thing I want to show you is how to assign values to a variable. For example, I'm going to type x equals 5. Okay, so values are assigned from right side to left side. So you start with the number 5, and this value is passed to the left to the variable x. Okay, so values are passed from right side to left side. Now I type y equals 5. So again, or rather y equals 8. Okay, so the number 8 is passed to the left to the variable y. And now I will type x plus y, or rather I'll put sum is equal to x plus y. Okay, so now the value x is 5, and the variable y is 8. So 5 plus 8 is 13. And this gets passed to the left to the variable sum. Okay, so now sum will be 13. And you can print this out to your console if you want. You can just type print sum. So you see print is a built-in function in Python. Anytime you want to use a built-in function, you just put down the name of the function and parentheses. Okay, so it always starts like this. The function name and parentheses. Now in the parentheses, you put what is the name of the variable that you want to print. So in this case, I want to print sum. So that's all you have to do. And then I can right click and run this Python. And now you see it printed the number 13. Now notice that the number 5, I just put 5. I did not put 5.0. I just put exactly 5. That means that I'm putting down an integer. So the program recognizes that the variable x and the variable y are both integers. So because of that, the variable sum will also be an integer. So when you print out sum, you get exactly 13. But I can make x and y into a decimal. So for example, I can put 5.0 and 8.0. Now the program knows that, okay, x and y are not integers anymore. They are decimals, what the program calls doubles or floats. Okay, so because x and y are decimals, sum will also be a decimal. So when you print sum, you should not get 13, you should get 13.0. So let's see. And now we get 13.0. To keep track of what we are doing, we can always put in comments. And you do that with a hashtag. For example, I can write the variable sum is a float, which is just a decimal. Aside from printing out numbers, you can also print out words. For example, if you want to print the word tiger, you just put it in quotations, tiger. So in our comment, tiger is a string. In other words, it is a word. Okay, so strings are just words. So when we run, you see it now, it prints out tiger on a new line. So the first line was printed out the sum. The next line prints out the word tiger. You can make the word longer. You can say tiger and bears. Tigers and bears. So this entire quotation is considered to be one string or one word. Okay, so we have tigers and bears. Now I will teach you something called concatenation. Concatenation means you want to glue two words together. So how about we say tigers and bears, oh my. Okay, so I have one string here and another string here. The way I glue them together is I use a plus sign. That is called concatenate. So we run. And you see it says tigers and bears, oh my. But bears and oh, they're stuck together because I need to put a space either after bears or before oh. So I put a space before O. And now when I run it, it says tigers and bears, oh my. Okay, what if we want to type the sum is, and I put sum. Okay, so previously we created a variable called sum that had the value 13. So what if we want to print out the sum is 13? A sentence like this. So can I just put a plus sign and concatenate together? Let's see. If I run it, I get an error. The reason is the sum is, this is clearly a string because it's in a quotation mark. But the variable sum, right now, according to our comment, is a float. And you cannot combine strings and floats together. If you want to print a string, it must all be strings. So, in other words, we must convert the variable sum into a string. So, is there a function to do that? The answer is yes. That function is called str. So, like all functions, it's followed by parentheses. Okay, so str will convert a number into a string. So whatever number you want to convert, you just type it inside the parentheses. So in this case, we will put str, and then within the parentheses, we can put sum. Okay, now we can run it. Now you see it says the sum is 13. So now we are gluing one string to another string. So you can also assign variables to be strings. So I'll give you an example. So how about x, instead of a number, is a string. So x can be apples. And y can be pears. So then I can say print I like, and I'll concatenate x, and I'll concatenate and I'll concatenate y. So we can do this because now everything are strings. So it should print out I like space apples space and, okay, should be another space, and then pears. So I'll run it. I like apples and pears. Alright everyone, that's it for this video. I hope that you learned how to assign values to variables. And if this video was of value to you, then please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.